Hey YouTube, this is Neris271990 here. I recently just bought one of the sand theme decks and I decided to tech it out a little bit, so here I go. What I did is I teched in different puppets, added some extra cards, and well, most of the deck is quite general. Like I mentioned, I teched in a few cards. Gara is one of the main fighters of the deck because with the reinforcement card it has him and his siblings. So this one makes it so this guy's team cannot be blocked by a team with one or more ninjas in it with energy cost of 1 or less. And the other two are basically no effect ninjas, but they're quite powerful for a 2/0. Next up is Conqueror, the main puppet master of the deck. Basically, the one on the far right makes it so, say if your opponent, say if you have another ninja on the field that's lightning, I can pull a jutsu from my discard pile to my hand. But if to the top of the deck, my bad. So pretty much means the next turn you have another jutsu in hand. This one makes it so I discard another ninja manipulation, and I can pull pretty much a puppet ninja card from my deck and reveal it. Then I move it to my hand to shuffle. Okay, well that's pretty obvious. There's 3 Tamari. It's incredibly important that you have 3 of each for the reinforcement card because it requires 1 of each. So pretty much says when you play a mission, if you control another wind, you draw a card with this one. Plus the other effect you use is pretty useless because you only run 1 lightning and that's her. Once this is put in play, I look at the opponent, look at your opponent's hands, I jutsu among them, and then if any, move into their chakra area, which means discard a jutsu to their chakra area. This guy's pretty neat. What he does is say during an exchange of jutsu, if you have a ninja that has an ability that's not valid but it has to be healthy to use, you remove this ninja card you discard this card from your hand from the game and heal that target. He's not really good by himself. I'm gonna pull them all out right now. These are my puppets. I run 1 Hiroko and 1 Black Ant. Mainly because they don't have as nice effect as the Salamander and the Crow. With the Salamander, pretty much if it's teamed up with a ninja, this ninja would take the damage instead of the manipulation ninja it's paired up with. This Crow right here would pretty much this one, which says this is pretty much teamed up. Give 1 damage to target opposing ninja, then discard this ninja. This one is pretty much, it's non-unique, so say if you summon this one and you summon the other crow, it would still work. Non-unique is kind of like, say if you have 3 cards non-unique, you can summon all 3 of them once after together. Speaking of which, so that's pretty much, this ninja has a manipulation ninja. He gets the following effect. When this ninja blocks, you draw a card. That's actually pretty neat. I actually never read that before. This one is, if it's in a team with a manipulation ninja, target opposing ninja becomes a standby ninja. Then move this ninja to its owner's chakra area. Pretty much means if they try to hurt you, you pretty much turn the opposing ninja to a standby. This is a pretty nice little card. I've had it for a while. Sorry if the focus is shit. It's like that with most videos. Well, it's my videos. Was pretty much, when this is in play, you can move 2 target opposing ninjas from the current team to form a new team with them, which pretty much means if your opponent has has a team of 2 against you, you can move them somewhere else to make different teams. I run 2 Chio because her ability is actually pretty nice. Say if you have team of puppets that have an entrance cost total of 10, you automatically win 2 battle rewards at the end of your turn. And her actual ability is, say if I have 2 or less chakra, I can move 2 puppet ninjas from a discard pile to my hand, which actually is pretty convenient. She's actually pretty good stats. These two, these are pretty nice. It says pretty much during my exchange of Jutsu, I can target. No, I can pay one, move target Puppet Ninja pretty much from my other team onto the battlefield into this ninja's team in any position, and helps with support, so it's pretty nice. There's 2 Abizos. When this ninja's put in play, you pretty much move into 3 Puppet Ninja cards. It's not bad. Pretty much, when he's put in play, I can take 3 ninjas with ninjas cost of 3 or less from my discard pile to my chakra area. It says pretty much it pretty much says your chakra area or your discard pile to your hand, which is actually pretty neat. This guy is pretty good. It pretty much makes it so all my Puppet Ninjas gain ambush. Well, if they're in your chakra area. It says if I control 4 or more Puppet Ninjas, you can put this ninja into play from your hand, which is actually pretty nice. 2 Sasori. It says if one of your ninjas uses a jutsu card that has requirement puppet. Puppet ninja requirements. The target opposing ninja is pretty much sent back to the village or put standby. And this guy's pretty funny. It's pretty much when save discard attacks, your opponent has to discard a ninja that it controls. So no matter what, they have to discard a ninja you control, even if it gets blocked. Even if he attacks and gets blocked, they have to discard the ninja. This beefs up all your other ninjas by pretty much 1 support, which actually is a little bit neat. This is kind of a meat shield for Gaara. Say if he is, yes, that is a guy if you're wondering. Say if this person's on the field and so is Gaara's taking damage, and you can use this to give the damage to instead of Gaara. I took one of these out because I didn't think it was pretty useful, but pretty much is when this is discarded due to the showdown, which pretty much means it has to be destroyed. You can move 1. He's also a beatstick, that's why I have him here. You can pretty much move 1 card in your opponent's hand to the top of their deck. I think it's pretty useless, but who knows? It could be good. Jutsus are as followed. Pretty much search your deck for 1 Puppet Ninja card and discard it, then shuffle your deck. In that case, every ninja in its user's team, including the user, cannot be removed from play or receive damage due to your opponent's effects during this turn. Which means, say if your opponent is using a jutsu, you activate this. You do not take any damage or touched by the effects from that jutsu. This is pretty funny. It pretty much negates your jutsu and moves it to your chakra area. Then if the user's jutsu is, if the user's Tamari, you injure the user of the target. It's actually a pretty nice little jutsu here. Yes, it does require quite a bit of use. Pretty much requires a lot of requirements for the card, but you know what it says is for every ninja battling the user. It's reveal X. Say if you have 5 cards in hand, you give 1 damage to each ninja card among. Pretty much every ninja battling gets damaged. Say if you reveal 5 ninjas, they take 5. Each one takes 5. Each one takes 1 damage for each ninja. Sorry if I'm a little off today. I haven't read some of these cards. Pretty much is windsaw pressure damage. It pretty much just move target the user to the top of the hand, top of the deck. Fuck, sends it to their hand. Whatever, I don't really give a shit anymore. Sand Burial. Simple as hell. Activate it, discard the target. And it costs 2 to use. That's not bad. These are very good. You activate it and you draw 2. Pretty simple enough. The next 2 are the gifts. Or a gift. Pretty much is you draw 3 cards and you move 1 card from your hand to the bottom of the deck. These 2 allow you to draw 3 cards. Yeah. Those 2 cards allow you to draw 3 cards. These make it so you can search for any manipulation card in your deck and reveal it and show it put into your hands. Pretty much like reinforcement of the army for this deck. Yes, I use all Yu-Gi-Oh annotations because I'm also a Yu-Gi-Oh player. These two are a pretty good card. I actually have won a couple games with this card. Pretty much allows me, say if I have no puppet ninjas in my graveyard, no, in my chakra, there are crow, ant, or salamander. I use this card, one of these, to pull them to my chakra if I don't have any already. I use this one on my next turn to pull them from my chakra area to my field. That's when Shield comes in handy. Speaking of which, this also I'm pulling out the reinforcement card. This thing costs all 3 to use. When it's pretty much when this card attacks, injure a target, but the card has to be less. The entrance cost has to be less than this. Or say your opponent may only play 1 jutsu during the turn that this ninja blocks. Say if I block, say I'm blocking with it, the opponent can only play 1 jutsu. But if I'm attacking, your ninja gets injured. Say if its entrance costs less than this card itself. Thank you, YouTube, and I hope you like that one, and have a good day.